Hey everyone, welcome back to another Let's Play. So far we have, of course, upgraded this line a little bit more. We have better trains, some more capacity on these guys. We can actually hit play. And we don't need it going so fast. We're still making a good amount of money. I'm not very happy with the speed of this, so... it's going up at 62, 63. It's pathetically slow, but... you know what I want to do? First of all, we're going to test a few things, so... If I'm going to change this guy with a double capacity, because he's going up 65 kilometers an hour on this part. So can I call this signals 21, signal 65 kilometer an hour, right? So like that we can have a benchmark on where that signal is when we're going to be doing that. And then this guy here, I know he's full, but what I'm going to do is with this guy, I'm going to send him all the way back. And I'm going to switch him out with a much stronger train because this guy has only 1,450 kilowatts, and I'm going to switch him with someone that has probably triple that or a hell of a lot more than that. So I don't know how it's going to affect us, but we have one with 5,000, nearly 6,000 kilowatts to 3,000. So this guy's already double. But let's take the most extreme situation. So I'm going to stick the most expensive bugger I can find for 16 million. Which has 6,000 kilowatts. Because if we can speed this up, somehow we get to transport more with less cost. Though we also have double the fixed cost. Let's not forget that, because there is still the cost of the damn train itself, which is 2.67 million, which is a little bit disappointing, but it's fine. So we're gonna try this. I want to resolve this. I really want to get this as efficient as possible, just so I have an idea. Also, we learned something new. Because I tried it last time and I didn't really see any increase whatsoever. But maybe it was, I don't know, maybe some wrong example or something, I don't know. So we're going to sell this guy. We're going to buy this guy. Right? And this is what line... That is so bloody slow, man. These guys are going to sleep. That's line 15. So let's do that. Let's go to line 15. Right? And let's test this guy out. I don't know if it's this. Line 19, line 17... Line 17, line 15, really? It's this one? Line 65 kilometers an hour. So he's of course still slow because of this. So, but let's see. But already just by looking at it, it seems to be substantially going faster. Wow. Wow, look at that. 70 kilometers and I'm there. Is it this one? 65, 80, 90. 90 kilometers an hour and I'm there, and I'm still going up and up and up. So clearly more power improves. And if you consider that I was going up at 65 kilometers an hour and I hit probably around 90 kilometers an hour here, so that's another 20% faster speed. So that's 20% more capacity we can move, of course for double the cost, but somehow we know that this line is going to be a pretty busy line. So this is exactly what I'm going to do to the other ones, because this is pathetically slow. It's like snail's trail. So what I could have did, I could have replaced them with TGVs, honestly. Because the capacity of this is 363, but we don't need TGVs because this one has a hell of a lot more passenger capacity. I think the max TGV is 256. So we're slowly going to replace all of these with the new modern version of the trains. And we're still going to make a killing. Of course, it'll lose a little bit, but in the long run, it should make a killing because as the passengers here increase, we're going to be able to get this there. So then what I'd like to do is I'm going to centralize this. I'm going to make a massive, I'm going to use one of those German line crazy ones in the middle. That'll be really cool. And I'm going to make these go all the way into the center, probably including this one as well. So I'm going to connect these two stations between themselves with that as well. And then plus I'm going to have one airport on this web line and one airport there, connected with each other as well. So what's the speed of this bugger now? Is this the new one? Yeah, this is the new one. Hold on, we can go a little bit slower. So we can delete this now. We can buy a train because we want to buy the new one. We're going to set the line. What was it? Line 15, if I'm not mistaken. So off you go. And why is it so slow on the way back down? Technically, it doesn't even need to load them up, honestly. How many are waiting? Yeah, there's going to be a sort of a kickback, but it's fine. very interested to see now the speed of this guy going back up. So hopefully it won't be hounded by these guys. So hopefully it'll take a little bit of time, giving this guy time to accelerate. Because I believe he might be stopped because of this damn train, which is a little bit unfortunate. So, overview. Yeah, he's forced to stop, unfortunately. Yeah, he made it. So 65 kilometers an hour, and I'm just still on the start. So this is a huge improvement, 70 kilometers an hour, 75 here. And I believe, was it here? No, I think it was the next one. 95, 100 kilometers an hour when I am. So that's nearly double the speed. So double the cost, double the speed. Shit, stop. You need to go back. You need to go back. As much as possible before you completely come to a halt. Shit. Okay, never mind. We're gonna get him on the way back, so it's fine. He can drop off, and on the way back we can get him. So I'll switch this guy also to the new passenger, to the new train line. So clearly, stronger trains haul stronger lines. So this we know as well now. We have learned again something new. So on the way back, this guy, we're gonna chuck him on here. So you know what I could do, because I know that they are coming on this line. So to make it a little bit easier on my end, I could directly like plug him in here, no? Like that, no? So he's gonna stop. It's fine, there's gonna be a slight little, and then we can send him directly to the depot. Heading for depot. So I don't want to do anything else except that. I don't want to load him up with passengers that we're gonna kick off. At least we can use these passengers to make profit of someone else. So I don't want to lose these ones for absolutely nothing. So that being said, I think this line is going to kick in very, very nicely. What's the speed of this guy now? 130. So this is completely different compared to before. This is a completely different beast that we have currently now. So this is what I'm talking about. So it does really matter. It does really matter. So there we go. We're going to buy this guy. And then we're going to go down to the big project. We're going to stick this guy to line, I think it was 15. And then we're done. It'll take a little bit of time before these guys realign and, you know, get their things in order, but where I was doing very slight adjustments when I was working offline. I was working on a central hub for these guys, and it was right here in the middle of all these damn mountains. It's not the best place in the world, but it was the best location that I could find currently. I think it was there, I'm not so sure. It was like this. It was probably here, I think, because I didn't want to deal with all this mountain. But if I mop up this mountain... No. It'll cost me like quite a lot actually. But if I mop up this mountain... Let me get rid of all this shit because I can't see anything. Then it'll make life a hell of a lot easier. How much is that? 5 million. That's nothing. This mountain's probably going to cost me quite a bit. So let's mop it up. Tear through. We are going to tear through here. How much we got there? 8 million. That's not so bad. Let's get rid of this. So I think so. I think it's not a bad job at all so far. Let's get a little bit closer. Get more space. Come on. I don't know, I think this is pretty good amount of space. It made it easier because the mountain was a little bit smaller. But also cost us a pretty big penny. Nothing we can't live without. We're doing pretty fine still. So let's level it up a little bit. Because it is pretty chaotic. What's that? Tram 2 needs replacement. Why, of course. No, line 2 needs replacement. Train 2 needs replacement. Can you go to the depot? Keep him there. We'll switch him the moment he gets into the damn depot. And back to this. We're going to be fixing this place up because it's very, very bumpy, hilly. Not the smoothest thing in the world. So if we have our main line here, which I was hoping to have very nicely, smooth it up even more. Really want to make sure it's nice. There we go. So our main line could be here. Our main spider line could be here. And then we could have all these connected up to it. The best would have been here, but that would have been just a bleeding hassle to take care of it. So I could literally take out this line and turn it up exactly as it is here into it there. And I could have the slightly angled. So we're going to take now the mod, Guillemins railway station. We're going to go with the 320s, of course. We're going to go with a 4. I think, do we have any other cities we could connect? I just want to make sure that we get everything. So let's switch off the grid. We don't need to see it anymore. We have only Polgate, honestly. And train 4. Okay, go to depot as well. Pause. Also got to fix the lines here. So it's probably line 10, this guy. Buy train, buy a brand new one. Because I don't need to buy new carriages, I believe. That's the thing. 10. Because that's line 1, and he came from the inside. So he should be going out. And this guy, line 4, is going also from the inside. He's going to have quite a big circle to get back to this. He actually has a complete circle to get back to this. Okay, so anyways, back to where we were. So we can literally connect up only one town, because these guys here, I could spider web them too. But what we could do, because there's not so many on this island. But this is beautiful, no? These 6. I can make a web right here. Or I could be crazy and just connect them all here. Let's see how that goes. What do you think? You gotta let me know. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna fix this, but you guys gotta let me know if you want me to connect all of these all the way down here. Both cases, I'm gonna make a massive interchange at the bottom, just to be sure. And then I'm gonna have a spider web connecting this to this. And the web, this one, will be either a huge web, including these, or we make a separate independent web here. Train 5. What's up with all these trains? Line 10. Everyone's dying on me, it seems. They're getting old, but we got plenty of money, so it's fine, we can replace. So, it'll be a hell of a lot more efficient, of course, once we have that. So let me know. Let me know what you'd like, if you'd like me to do that or not. See, I did start off remembering that episode with that. So anyways, back to this. We're not going to go with the 600 one. Probably 8 lane, that's 55 million. And the 16 lane, I believe, was 40 million. 936 million. Now, it is slightly angled, because that's just the way it is. 16 lanes. Yeah, angled is good. Again, what maybe I could do is to distribute into more stations. For example, these stations here can go all around and in, and these guys can go all from this side and in. So I could have one station here, another station there, then I could have a third station facing upwards in case I want to connect these guys to it. So let me just confirm that this is flat here. So literally I got to do it here. So if that's the case, I could sort of already plan that. And I could create a road so I don't have the same problem that I had in the first web. Because again, the experience still wasn't there in terms of design. So we learn and we improve. So we're going to go with, theoretically, we don't need 16. That's just insane for this side. We'll go with 6, even though it is still more than needed. But unfortunately, this is just 2 both-sided. So I don't even need these anymore. I just need this guy. So 240 high-speed street connection. No, you're going to go with 4. And we're going to connect them up to these guys here. Connect them up to these guys here. So this 4 guy is going to be for this, this, and that. And then probably we could squeeze in... Oh wait, we got this and this as well. That's the question. No, for sure I'll squeeze them in. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. So we're going to need at least 5 lanes. So probably no, it's a 6-lane thing. So let's go with, screw it, 8. Just to be sure. And then we got these guys from here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, plus the exchange from the other one. Because I'm going to go through this town. I'm not even going to bother stopping there. Because otherwise, again, it's inefficient. I have people coming from this town to other towns, so this is hoarded by people going to different towns, so it's better to make the web connection drop off at another web connection. So here I'm going to have a much bigger one. I'm going to go again with 8, obviously. Hey, wait, it's a 240, not a 320? Yeah, that's a problem. You should have let me know about that. No, don't like. It's lagging only on the saves, though, which is fine. So we got to make it a 320, obviously. And I think we're gonna need actually more space. Like, this is not enough. We're gonna have to squeeze it out. We're gonna have to squeeze it more. We're gonna have to squeeze it a hell of a lot more. Might actually end up having to removing all of this damn mountain. But it'll be very cool and a hell of a lot more efficient than what we have now. We could even have the TGVs going for the further lines, but the 140 km/h massive double passengers would probably be more than enough for the closer lines. Let's see. I'd still like to unify it and streamline it as much as possible. That would be the best. That would be the best. So let's clean this up a little bit. It's a little bit messy. Okay. Back you go, back you go. So how much space I got now? I don't know. I think it might actually fit. Tram 1 again should be replaced. Let me guess at 10. Yeah, I thought. Also go to depot, please. They're getting old. These were the initial trains that I started off with, so it is about time that they get an upgrade. So, technically the best thing would be, honestly, if you're doing a web-based, it would be absolutely crazy, but that would be something cool to do, is just to stick a massive one in the center here and just run all the lines there. You know, since I'm saying it, that's exactly what I want to do. And to not make many hubs, is to just have one big central hub and to run all of the lines to the center of the town. Yeah, but, you know, that would be something to do. I don't know. It is very enticing to get it done. Is to literally not even bother with this hub here, just shove something here and then literally have everyone from all over only come to here. No, I don't know. I'll go this way because again it is theoretically somehow a little bit more reasonable. It's not that this isn't reasonable, I'm just saying in terms of being somehow realistic though, but yeah. We got one in the depot already, so that's line 2. Let's go take a look at it so we know which side. I believe that is a 10. We sell this guy. Buy him. Buy this. And I can go to a 10. Just to reconfirm, where's the train coming this way? Line 10, yeah, that's correct. So that is 1 down, 2 to go. So that being said, we did this. We have done that as well. And what I would like to do is already make it compatible for expansions, so I don't want to do the mistake that I did in the previous one. What do I mean by that is making a T here. Like that. And this way I can have more railroads stuck to this place if I want to. So we can like literally have more of them. So I can have these guys here. And literally I can put another one and another one and another one and another one. Somehow I could even turn this into a central hub if I wanted to, but yeah. That is the so-called idea. So, plus we're gonna need to then deal with all the trains to switch all the trains around. Which is not such a big deal, honestly. So what do you think? I think it's pretty cool. Plus we probably could do another. Well, this can go to there. This and this can go to there as well. These two. So I just need a small one from down because it'll just be for this town and that's it. But if we put it further a little bit down. Like that, it should be fine as well. I think it should also connect up, so it should be okay. No, we don't do that. What about this? Let's take a look. Do we reach him? Yeah, we reach him. And then of course we've got to connect it by road because everything requires a road connection, so. There we go. There we go. For it to work, for people to come in and employ the place. So there we go. So we're going to have this just to connect these two. This one is going to be taking these two as well, including Whitley. And then we're going to have Thursday and Wington coming down here, including Willinghall. Maybe even Berkeley because he's sort of on the edge, but I think he fits more to this line here. That fits more to this line here as well. But these guys sort of could make their own, again, web here. I'm enjoying a lot with passengers. I know I haven't moved to industry yet, but we will. We will. Let's take a look at you. Line 4. Delete. Buy train. That's another tenner. Wow, everyone on line 10 is requiring a change. So we got one more left. So, the only problem is with the train station like that, I don't get max speed, even though it's like literally just down the street. But if that's the case, I should literally haul all the trains to depots and just sell everything and redo it all. It'll like cause a massive collapse. I don't know. Then to make somehow a change while I'm working, because it is still my main source of income. So I'm gonna lose, I think, like around what, 80 million or a click, which is not that much. I won't sustain this for quite. Running cost 216 million. So I won't last for long if I get zero income at all. So I gotta slowly phase into this somewhat. Where is he? He's nearly... What? He's on the outer lane? Yeah, he's on the outer lane. So we could do that. We could do that. So I could slowly phase into it, honestly. I could, for example, do that now. Do that and that. I could slowly get him in. This can bugger off. High speed track. Do mule line it? I think so, we should. There's still like half there, half not. But we should. It cuts costs, of course, and makes everything. There we go. At least as far as possible as we can. We won't have this problem because the change will just be for this town. So that's somewhat ready. But unfortunately, most of these stations are going to require a complete demolishment. A complete demolishment. So let's prep it for that so-called upcoming demolishment. Honestly, I'm not even going to bother. I'm going to literally demolish through the town and build it the way it's supposed to be done. We won't even get to 300 kilometers an hour here, so it's pointless. So it can be like that. When you think about it, look how close they are. When you don't have to go around in circles, and you realize, holy shit, like 2 trains will be more than enough to deal with this. Okay, this might be a little bit further, but still. 2 trains will be able to deal with this. Don't forget, we're going to demolish the living hell out of it, so I'm going to have a train station that literally is going to jut out like that, and plus I'm going to have to demolish a track all the way running through there. As long as I don't have any tracks, I'm not obliged to. So that's somehow connected. This is connected. Let's build another one off to here. Get Polegate as well there, and Rugley there. But I'll start off with the main ones, so one by one. It's going to be a very, very hard switch to do, because there's a lot of switching that I need to happen. I'm probably going to take the complete left track here. Complete left track here. This one, yeah. We're going to do something like that, and it has to go to the go away light. Go away. What are you doing? Saving? Oh, really? It's Jen? I thought I'm going on slow. So something like that. It's probably going to stick this way. I'll see what to do with that. Then we're going to do something like that again. There we go. And then we continue that all the way up. So we got that, we got that. We need this one. This is technically the worst one because we need 2. Also, well, it's funny, this could even connect up to there. Maybe it's better if this connects up to there, but it doesn't really change much. If I pause now, for example, there's 2 trains here. There's 2 trains here. Who cares about that? There's 1 train. There's 3 trains here. 4th one on the way. There's none here. No, wait. There's 1. So we are going to have to do one by one. We are going to have to do one by one. This is the easiest one because we somehow already have it set up. That's leaving. And our depots could be like on the side connected to all on each one. You have a depot here that connects to all. It's quite a logistical headache to get this done, but it's gonna have to be done because this sure isn't efficient. So we'll start off with this. Yeah, it's gonna break everything, but we don't really have a choice. And I'm gonna dig my way through here. Let's just see what we have. No, we need to keep this on, so we'll probably go through here. Okay, great. Pause. Any trams, trains? Nope. So, au revoir. Where is the tram stop? There it is. So we could move it down and then have a double road down. So hold on, let's grab it. No, we don't need, we need, I don't know, let's say 3. And we could, yes, have a connected road. Wow, so something like that. That is beautiful, actually. That is very beautiful. Yeah, I'm up for that. It's gonna be a little bit pricey, but it's gonna be worth it. So, train stop. line terrain. Is it higher or lower? It's substantially lower. Like how low is low? Wow, okay, that's pretty high. Leveler? Nope. See the grids? We need a lower. No, it is the same level. This gotta go down. Thing is, we interrupted the line, so we got no choice but to complete it now, so it's fine. Jesus. It's turned out a little bit more pricey than I expected. Let's do this. And we shall get this down. Let's equalize the hell out of this place. Unable to build. Terrain not aligned. Jesus. All this and I get stuck because of these idiots. Come on. Now imagine I'm gonna have to do this to all the towns. But we're gonna have to because we can't start up the line now. Because all the lines are broken. So I literally hope that the 124 1.23 billion that I have is gonna do it. There we go. That should be fine now, but there we go. So you see, I should have not built it because I don't have it perfectly straight. come in. I'm gonna zoom into here, drag that bugger, and move them all the way here. Probably the side one would be better. This is the problem. I can't do the double curve thing. Probably do it in the tunnel then. Something like that. Why? I'm just crossing him. Should be fine. There we go. This can go. There we go. So that is one down. We're gonna have to connect the roads, of course, and make it a little bit somehow livable, if that makes any sense at this point. We literally demolished everything here, so I wouldn't consider anything to be livable. But we can connect, of course, down to that place, so... that is always a good sign. Thing is, what I'd like is to have enough space to have big houses here, not small. So something like that will give me enough space to have much bigger houses. This bleeding slope. There we go. Nice and flat. There we go. So, that being said, we could actually recycle this train directly and connect them up to here. Let's do that. Why construction is not possible? This, it is possible. Great. Also, it's possible like that. Wonderful. Like that. Like that. So this train line is going to be pretty full. After it expands, of course, because we did gut the place pretty heavily, but it should be fine. I'm not so worried about it. We can do this. So this is just one down. And trying to think of a way to get the damn trains now to this. I think that's the last thing I should think about now. Now the biggest issue I have is how the hell to make all of this work. So then the other thing is I should obviously gut this place now. Incoming! There we go. So, bon voyage. We should see where the track of the tram is, because we're going to try to connect to that as well. Can't construct, probably it's a smaller road, no? Why, what's the issue? Yeah, it was a smaller road. And then we're going to take the train. Oh, just slightly off. What I could do is I could even rotate this. Like that. Lesson to the next future. Don't pre-design the damn tracks until you place the damn stations. Because then you just spend a ton of money for nothing. Done. Done? Done. So how many trains I got here? I got 1. I got 2. That guy's going there. So if I tell him to screw it and to go back. No electric path. There's the train. So stop. Hold on a second. Waiting for free path, no. And you're also gonna have to wait. I'm gonna connect you to here. And then I could also grab these 2 trains and connect them to here. Literally stop them all. And then when I'm done with this, I'm going to reactivate them and make tracks and move them in. Because that'll be a hell of a lot cheaper than actually buying new ones, which I can't afford, especially the quantity that I need now. And then I'll do the same with the other lines. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'm going to pretty much continue all this offline. It's a massive amount of work. It's going to take probably a couple of hours to get all this done. And see you guys in another episode. See ya.